Hey guys, we are sidetracked again. We're not working on the Chevelle right now. We're not working on the Bel Air right now. We have gotten sidetracked. Bought another piece of equipment that I found by accident again. Thank you, Facebook Marketplace, hate-love relationship, that you can't find anything on there that you're actually looking for, but every once in a while it comes up with a search result of something that you were looking for, but not at that particular time. In this case, we picked up a Russell Whitney 4-foot finger brake, 14 gauge capacity, which is absolutely awesome. I've been looking for one of these for years and years now. They just don't come about very often at all, and to be able to go drive a half an hour to go pick it up, that's even more rare. And with something this big and heavy, obviously your shipping costs and trading costs and everything are huge, so it's really not worth it to go find one in New York somewhere and have it shipped over here because you add all that expense onto it. And this particular one was just a godsend for this because it's got a way higher capacity bending capability. It's also got a lot deeper fingers here, and you can bend material that's that is a lot deeper throat with a box and a pan brake on this. So we're going to kind of go through this and clean it all up and everything too, but normally I would take all this piece of equipment and paint everything to match and try to get everything to kind of match. This is what I call a lifetime tool. I'm going to buy this and I want to clean it all up, paint it, because I want to keep this for a lifetime. This is going to be my grandkids' brake right here. So what we're going to do now is kind of spiraled off into another project of a sub-project of a sub-project, because we have a 5-foot straight brake that we're going to end up selling, and then a 2-foot brake also. But this is the kind of things that seem to spiral out of control sometimes. So we got the brake here, but where it's going to go is, well, come right here. You'll see where it's got to come through here and move everything out of the way. In here, we kind of been shuffling things out of the way right now for this. And then it's going to be back here. And I started cleaning everything off. And we have built this cart for my 5-foot straight brake right here. And the cart was just piled full of sheet metal straps and everything else for the longest time. So I cleaned all that off. This has got to come out of here. This one has to get cleaned off. This one is going to come out of here. And then the cold cut chop saw that we haven't quite finished up yet is also going to have to move. And that is where we just put all the outlets and everything in for that and this. And now we have to kind of shuffle some things around in order to get everything to fit. And then we've also been having a water problem in the shop here with torrential thunderstorms raining down 8 inches of rain at a time, and we're getting water coming through here. And I do have a trench drain in here, but we're going to redirect it a little bit in here and get everything to kind of go down through that trench drain. So we're going to clean up along this whole wall. We're going to get this one out. We're going to get this one out. Both of these brakes are going to be for sale here shortly, and then we're going to move the other one back in here. We're just going to clean it up for right now, and then we'll paint it some other time so we can get back onto the Bel Air and onto the Chevelle again, and hopefully that sticks with our plan a little bit better. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Sometimes it's worth just changing all your plans and everything that you're doing, rearrange it to make some lifetime tools fit into your world. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This time it did. We got a fantastic piece of equipment. We jammed it into this space, 25,000 pounds worth of stuff in a 5,000 pound bag. And everything is functional now. We can go right from our bandsaw, use our fence from the bandsaw here for our miter saw, put long boards across here, go right over the top of all this stuff. We can still get at our buffer. We could take our table saw, put pieces down here and go right over the top of this stuff here. we can take our saw and cut some tubing and everything and go right next to the saw here. We can pull this saw out and go right over the top of it here. We can still get at our press, our slip roller, our sheet metal rake, and our shear, and use all of this in a 12-foot wide space and actually be functional. If you guys are excited about this to see what we're gonna make next, just think of how we feel. We are gonna build some badass stuff out of here in a small condensed space, and stay tuned for that, guys. You're gonna love what's coming up next. We are gonna be hard thrashing to try to get to drag weekend next. We got some awesome stuff coming up for you, some 8-second streetcars. We're gonna be taking a road trip across the country with One Guy's Garage drag weekend. Great bunch of guys. You guys are gonna love that. That's what's coming up next, guys. Stick with us.